My best friend catfished me for months, and I had no idea. I fell in love with someone online, but the person I fell for didn't exist, and the one who created them was my best friend. Yeah, you heard that right. My best friend catfished me for months, just to see how I'd react. And the craziest part? I had no idea. It all started during one of the lowest points of my life. I'd just gone through a messy breakup, moved into a new apartment, and honestly, I was lonely. My best friend Emma was there for me through it all. She was funny, loud, the kind of person who could make a funeral feel like a comedy show. We'd known each other since high school. We'd been through everything together. If there was one person I trusted with my life, it was her. One night, Emma convinced me to download a dating app. I didn't want to, but she said, "Come on, you deserve someone who actually treats you right." So I did, and a few days later, I matched with Alex. Alex was charming, not in the fake, over-the-top way most people online are. He seemed genuine. He listened when I talked, remembered small details, and somehow he already knew things about me, like my favorite coffee order, or how I hated sleeping with the door open. I thought maybe I'd mentioned it somewhere on social media. Didn't think much of it. Weeks went by and we talked every single day. Morning messages, late-night calls. He made me laugh again. It felt real. Emma teased me about it constantly. She'd roll her eyes and say, "You're glowing, lover girl." But sometimes, she'd get quiet, like she didn't want to hear about him. I figured she was just tired of my rambling. Best friends are supposed to tease, right? Then things started to get weird. Alex would cancel video calls last minute. His camera wasn't working, his lighting was bad, and yet somehow he always sent perfect pictures, perfectly lit, perfectly edited. Something about it felt off, but I ignored the feeling. I didn't want to ruin what felt like the first good thing in months. Then one night I told Alex something personal. A story only Emma knew. It was a stupid nickname I had in high school, one I hated. The very next day, Alex used it, exactly the same way Emma used to. My stomach dropped. I laughed it off, pretending it was a coincidence, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. How would he even know that? I started paying attention. The more I looked, the more red flags I saw. His texts had the same tone Emma used, the same way of using emojis, the same phrases. Sometimes he'd even reply seconds after I finished talking to Emma in real life, like he was always right there. I tried to push it out of my head. I didn't want to believe what I was thinking. But deep down, I already knew. A few nights later, I decided to test him. I reverse-searched one of his photos and found it. The picture wasn't him. It was from a random photography website. My heart started pounding, hands shaking. I checked the number he gave me. Local area code. Same city as mine. Same as Emma's. That night, I told Alex a lie. I said my coworker was moving to Spain for a new job. It wasn't true. I just wanted to see what would happen. The next morning, Emma walked into the kitchen and said, "So, when's your coworker leaving for Spain?" My entire world froze. I looked at her, really looked at her, and she knew. Her face went pale. She tried to smile, but her lips were trembling. I didn't even have to ask. I already knew the truth. She was Alex, the person I'd fallen for, the one who'd made me believe I was loved again. I confronted her that night, and she admitted everything. She said it started as a joke, that she wanted to see what kind of person I'd fall for. But then, she said she started to like me, not just as a friend, as more. She told me pretending to be Alex made her feel closer to me. That when I opened up to him, she felt like she was finally seeing a version of me that I never showed her. I didn't know what to say. Part of me wanted to scream, part of me wanted to cry, but mostly, I just felt empty. I told her she broke something that could never be fixed. She begged me to understand, said she didn't mean to hurt me. But she did. I blocked her number, deleted everything, and for weeks I couldn't even look at my phone without feeling sick. Eventually, she sent one last message, a long apology, said she missed me, that she still loved me, but I never replied. Because the truth is, I don't know what's worse, losing a friend or realizing the friend you loved most never really existed in the first place. Pause. Let the last line hang. So tell me, was she just lonely, or was she manipulative from the start?